The South Carolina House passed a bill that could impact K-12 education scholarships.
State House reporter Caroline Yaffa explains how this bill is similar to one previously ruled unconstitutional by the state Supreme Court.
The state Supreme Court ruled the K-12 voucher program as unconstitutional last year. The original law used taxpayer dollars to pay for students to go to private schools. Instead of using taxpayer money to fund K-12 scholarships, the Senate passed a bill that would use money from the South Carolina Education Lottery. Today, the House of Representatives debated a similar bill, but with a twist.
Funds are not going to an eligible school. They're going to an eligible child whose parent decides what they need to spend the dollars on.
Representative Shannon Erickson on the House Education Committee says a trustee appointed by the Superintendent of Education should oversee the funds to make sure the money goes to an eligible child.
Trustee should have those duties, which we have done in this cleanup bill.
Republican Representative Neil Collins disagrees with this bill. He says last year the state used $30 million from the Public Education Fund to pay for vouchers this year, which he says the school district he represents, Pickens County, lost more than $600,000.
2 years ago, I warned the body that this was unconstitutional, and it was, and unfortunately, we're continuing to go down this route instead of doing what I think is the constitutional and more practical.
Representative Jay Kilmartin says it may be time to let parents decide where they spend education money.
All I know is that there are parents and people invested in this that are saying that they can educate a child for $6,000, where on the other hand we give the schools between $15,000 and $24,000 per student, and some of them aren't doing very well at it.
Representative Erickson says not a single dollar has left the school districts. In Columbia, Caroline Yaffa, 7 News.
And the bill will now go back to the Senate to discuss the House's new version. If you want to look at student eligibility, we have all the information on WSPA.com.